Selma and Dallas County combined to collect taxes. A new plant is bringing 300 jobs to Selma, and a farm in Perry County delivers veggies to your doorstep. That and more in this week's edition of the Selma Sun Spotlight, Selma, Dallas County's only local newscast. I'm Cindy Fisher, publisher of the Selma Sun.
And I'm Todd Prater, staff writer for the Selma Sun.
Here are this week's top stories.
This is a great day in the city of Selma, Dallas County.
Dallas County will now be collecting Selma's property taxes. City and county leaders met at the Song of Selma Park to officially announce the merger. All dignitaries in attendance agreed that this is something that was needed to move Selma and Dallas County forward. And it follows the way every other county in Alabama collects taxes. Mortgage companies and banks are praising the merger. 2 property tax collection points cause taxpayers constant confusion. They may pay one and forget to pay the other, not even realize it. Now there's only going to be one bill and one payment. You will have to pay in full. There will be no partial payments. On the new bill, everything's going to be itemized, so all taxpayers will know everything that they're paying. Taxes due October 1st. Any questions, call the tax collector, Tanika Wagner-Neely, at 874-2519. A sample bill is going to be posted on the county website.
So is this going to make the taxes go up?
No, it won't make them go up. If they go up, it's only because your property has been reassessed and maybe you made some improvements and it's now more valuable. So if it's worth more, the taxes are more. But otherwise, it'll be the same as it's always been.
Huh. Has it always been separated?
No, as a matter of fact, Aaron Roper, who's the Selma City tax collector, said that years ago, Selma got into a hard situation and separated from the county because they were able to have access to the money more quickly that way. Get it in the bank quicker, get interest on it quicker, and use it quicker. But obviously we're out of that situation now, so it's time to put it back. As a matter of fact, of all the 67 counties and all the municipalities in Alabama, we're the only ones that were doing that.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
Shame,
But
yeah.
no one wants to pay taxes twice. So,
No one wants to pay them once. let
so
alone twice.
this is probably the best way to
Right.
do it.
Exactly.
Hometex is opening a plant in Selma in the next year. Company president Jeremy Wooten said the plant will produce personal protective equipment, or PPE. Wooten says the Coleman-based company will operate out of a 90,000 square foot plant on Ravenwood Drive in Selma's original industrial park, which is off Bell Road. Eventually, there's going to be 21 production lines for surgical masks and N95 facial masks. The former Disco aluminum plant is currently filled with 180 crates of equipment that's specially designed to make the masks, as well as some raw material used to form the masks. Plans are for the plant to open by the end of 2022. It will employ as many as 300 workers with a starting pay of $17 an hour. But the number of employees will depend on the number of orders they can secure.
That's some good economic news for Dallas County.
Yes, that's
Very
a good paying job.
I see us moving to the future like that. Now, we're always talking about being healthy, and getting fresh, locally homegrown vegetables is really easy. All you got to do is order it from BDA Farms, and it'll be delivered to your door. Or you can visit the farm and take it home fresh. BDA Farm is a 6,000-acre community-based farm in Perry County. They've got a variety of vegetables that they grow using regenerative agriculture, which is a method of farming that uses nature's own processes. It's really neat. Representative Lucas Ramirez explained instead of using chemical fertilizers, they allow the naturally occurring fungi and bacteria to metabolize organic matter, which leaves natural fertilizer. Then they also rotate the crops from plot to plot, and they use grasses on the plots that are fallow, some other plants as well, to put nutrients back in the soil and to protect the overlaying organic topsoil from erosion. As for pests, they bring in beneficial insects to get rid of the unwanted insects. So again, no harsh chemicals. They grow many varieties of lettuce. They've got cucumbers, squash, strawberries. In the summer, they'll have okra. In the fall, there's sweet potatoes, corn. And in the wintertime, the greens like kale and chard and mustard and collards. I'm getting hungry. To learn more, all you need to do is go to their website, bdafarm.com, and that's singular, bdafarm.com. The most fun, though, is scheduling a tour and go and see the farm yourself. They also have free-range eggs, beef, other meats. We're going to talk about those next week.
Ooh, and you can get chickens there.
You get chickens there, too.
I know, I really want chickens.
Oh, you'd love it. You got to go out there.
A 3-year grant worth nearly $600,000 was recently awarded to Auburn University for a project aimed at improving STEM education in rural schools. It's called Project-Based Learning for Rural Alabama STEM Middle School Teachers in Machine Learning and Robotics, and is expected to reach about 1,200 students in rural Alabama, with an emphasis on schools in the Black Belt. 10 teachers will be recruited each year. They will receive education and research activities directed by Auburn faculty members in electrical and computer engineering and computer science. Schools and teachers who are interested can fill out a questionnaire at the university's website.
Lots of good educational opportunities.
Yes.
That means better job opportunities too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Lots of fun things happening in Valley Grande over the next few weeks. Over 20 vendors are going to be on hand at the venue in Summerfield for the Spring Fling Craft Show at the Venue 37. Jane Harris is the owner. She says there's going to be carved wood vendors, leather, pottery, even a jewelry maker, food and music. There's no admission cost. Everyone's invited. The Spring Fling Craft Show at the venue is April 30th from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And of course, that's located right next to the store, which is at the intersection of Summerfield Road and 16 up in Summerfield.
And another activity in Valley Grande is the City of Valley Grande's Art in the Park. That's going to be on May 7th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. In addition to arts and crafts vendors, there's going to be food vendors and trucks, as well as activities for children and live music. The event will take place at the Valley Grande Walking Trail on County Road 16.
Always a lot of fun this time of year.
I love this time of year.
Me too. Great weather here the past
And it's a
couple of
great
days.
time for community. It brings everyone together.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, thank you for joining us for this week's edition of the Selma Sun Spotlight. Read these stories and more at selmasun.com, and follow and subscribe to us at our YouTube channel and on Facebook and Instagram.
See you next week.